Hiya, and thanks very much for taking the time to watch my video. This video is all about making money from home, or if you like, making money on top of your existing, if you like, Monday to Friday type job. Um, if like me, you usually get to the end of the month and you never seem to got enough money. You have to obviously, look carefully at what you can do to obviously improve your situation. So many people, they sit and they wonder what they're going to do, how they're going to make money, when really, you've only got to look online to see what other people are doing. I'm just going to talk a little bit about in this video what I do to actually generate extra money. Um, I do, you've heard it all before possibly, but I do eBay. eBay is fantastic for earning extra money. Go through your house and look for things that are, that you don't want, your children don't want, and you will always be able to turn that into cash on eBay. Something else I was doing last year, this year I haven't got the time as much. I was buying books. I was buying like books at the boot fairs and I was sticking them on Amazon. I created my own Amazon account, and I was listing the books on Amazon, and I was selling them through Amazon. Right? Fantastic. If you're clever and you obviously do your own work with Amazon, you can look to see what books are going for what prices, and I was making money doing that. Um, Gardening. I mean, this is something that I did do a little bit of, more for people that I knew, cutting their grass, cutting their edges. You've got a lot of it. Where I live, there's a lot of old people, and they're always asking me, "Can you cut me grass? Can you do me edge for me?" Or I ain't doing. Again, I'm not doing that much of that at the moment because I've got involved in a home-based business. But it's something else you can do. Yeah, there's so many things you can do. One of the biggest things I was doing up until I'd say about a month ago, and that was I was doing boot fairs. I was buying job lots of different things. Some from eBay. Be careful though with buying job lots from eBay because they've usually people that have bought the job lot elsewhere cheaper and they're just selling it on eBay. But look to sites where you can actually buy cartons of stuff wholesale. I was selling things last year. My wife was doing sandals and shoes. She was doing purses. We were doing costume jewellery. We weren't making fortunes at it, but just to give you an idea, we was buying like earrings on like a stand. We was buying like 50 pairs of earrings for about £7. All right, it's all come from China. It's all just like costume jewellery. But over the markets, we were selling like earrings for £1 a pair, or buy 3 pairs for £2, and you'd be amazed. These pounds, they all add up. We was going out on a Saturday and a Sunday. I was over there actually doing my main job, which was canvassing. I get business leads for home improvement companies. But while I was over there with my wife, because we took the one car over there, I set her all up with her stand. She was taking money on like all her wares, her costume jewellery and all this sort of stuff. She went through a wardrobe, sorting out all her old clothes. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of ways of earning money. A great little spinner at a boot fair, something I never done, but which you can do, is buy tobacco products. I don't mean pirate products. I mean buy like legitimate products from like wholesalers in the UK selling like lighters and roll-ups, Rizzlers, and tobacco products seem to sell really well at a boot fair. It's something that people are always buying. There's so many things you can do to make extra money. Um, just you just need to turn yourself. Something else I was doing last year, and I did do this, and this actually I made money at. While I was over the boot fair, I see a guy. He was actually he had an old he was a house clearance guy. He was doing house clearances, and he had two big like like half type dressers, big like wide heavy dark wood dressers, which I knew once painted would be worth a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money, but probably worth 2 or 3 times what they were worth as dark wood. And I said to the guy, I was over there, but again, my wife we were both over there walking around working anyway. I was working, she was doing her stall, and I always go for a walk around right at the start. And I said to this guy, I said, how much, these dressers, like, I think one was, he had up for 40 quid. I think the other one, I think, was 35. But long story short, I said to the bloke, I said, what's the best deal on those dressers, mate? Like, they were like big cabinets. And he didn't much want to budge. And I said to him, I said, look, mate, I said, I'll only be buying them to resell them. I said I was going to paint them. And he hummed and I'll give me 60 quid. And in the end, I said, look, I said, if you get stuck with them at the end, I'll give you 50 quid for them both, as long as you drop them off. And as I went to walk away, he went, no, he said, if you give us your name and address now, he said, I'll drop them off to you. And I think I'll give him a fiver deposit, tenner deposit. I knew the guy, he'd been over there before, so it wasn't like he was going to drive off. He delivered them that day. I think Sunday afternoon, about 1 o'clock, he dropped them off. I had them rubbed down and undercoated by 9 o'clock that night. Both of them. I'm not lying, that is what I done. I think I wore myself out a little bit, but I did do it because I needed to get a bit of dough behind me, and I knew I could turn these dressers. 2 or 3 days later, they were both, because obviously I had to go and work, do my other job, but 2 or 3 days later, they were both undercoated. I done them with satin white. I don't use gloss, I hate gloss. I done them with satin white. I bought some Diamante knobs, some I already had from another project that I'd done, and I put these cabinets on Gumtree, and I made £140 clear profit. Probably for about, if I'm honest about it, probably for about 12 hours work. So, alright, that's not a great, you ain't going to make a fortune doing this. But the one thing I didn't tell you is that I actually enjoyed doing it. I had my George Michael going. I was brushing away. My wife was laughing. She even got a brush out and she did a little bit. And like it was something to do. Now, again, like I say, you're not going to make fortunes doing this, but it's a way of earning extra money. Don't sit and dwell and think, oh, I ain't got no money. What can you do to make money? There's so many things. I could talk for hours some of the things that me and my wife had done. 2 or 3 years ago, we had a sweet stall. We was doing sweets over the market. The trouble with sweets is, though, probably guess what I'm going to say. We kept eating them. And every time my wife pulled outside the school to pick up my little girl, and she lifted up her boot, all my little girl Lauren, all her friends come to see me. So you can guess what I'm going to say. They was all helping themselves, but we still made money. But again, it's what you want to do. But all I'm trying to say to you is, if you are in a bit of a financial trap, if you like, you need to get yourself out of it. You know what I mean? Think about what you can do. Don't just keep on, change your mindset. I'm going to end this video with one last thing, and that is something that I've been doing on the side, which is a proper home-based business. This is what I'm doing now to earn extra money. It's all to do with selling gold and silver. It's a fantastic network marketing company. If you understand what that is, obviously I'm building teams. I'm integrating this business with my full-time job, and it is working. You know what I mean? There's no excuse for not earning no money. If you wanna earn money, you simply need to find the vehicle which is going to take you closer to that pot of gold. I'm going to end this video now. Please like and subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. I'm quite new to YouTube. And like I say, if you're interested in earning a part-time income with a real company, something that you can do and build, this is more long-term though. This is not a short-term gain, if you like. If you're looking for immediate cash, you need, I think, to look at the sort of things I've been saying to you in the beginning of this video. But if you're a business builder, if you're a networker, or somebody that can see, if you like, can see over the horizon, and you understand the concept of building a team and obviously growing a network, then please check out my video. This is a great company, and I wish I'd found it 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, like a lot of things in life, they don't always come along when you need them to. But the only thing I can say to myself is now is at least I found it now. It'd be nice to have got in a little bit earlier and started doing it 3 or 4 years down the line, obviously earlier on, but that wasn't the case. But like I say, please like and subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and whatever you decide, I do hope you find your fortune, and I do hope you can find the motivation within yourself to give yourself the drive to actually find your fortune. Thank you.